Hello, students. Please join first. Please type the name in your chat box. Who all have joined? Let's see. Hi, please type your name. Yeah, we have Vaibhav with us. Excel Maths. Please type your name. Students, please type your name in the chat box so that I can know whoever have joined. Which student is joining through this ID, Excel Maths? Please type your name. Hi, Vaibhav. Okay, let's just wait for 1 minute more, then we'll start our session so that others can join. All right? Students, please respond in the chat box so that I can see who are active over here. Okay, we have Renu over here. Hi, Renu. Students, please write your name in the chat box so that I can know which student is joining through which ID. Is this a student name Rain? Okay, Dhanushika. Okay, hi, Dhanushika. Good afternoon, students. Okay. So any other student have joined? Please type your name. Okay. So please reply in the chat box that you all are comfortable in English language or Hindi language so that I can start accordingly. Okay. So let's start our session today. The topic we know is that square and square roots. Okay, so we have super interesting questions on this topic. So let's get started. Okay, so shall we start? Students, please reply with the yes in the chat box. Quick, shall we start? Okay, Dhanashika, in English, we'll continue with the English. Okay. So we have first question on the screen. Please try this question. Okay, my name is Prachi and okay. So we have Prachi with us. Okay, we have Vaishnavi. Okay. Okay. So students, we have first question on screen. Please try this question. Let's see which student can solve this question. So students will see which student will come first in every question. Means which student will give the correct answer and other than other students who give first answer. That will be the student first for every question. I will give the name of that student. Okay. So please try to solve this question. Then we will discuss together. Let's see which student gives the answer first and correct answer. Okay, okay. Okay, Prachi. Students, are you doing okay, Vaishnavi? Okay. Students, are you trying this question? Please comment. If you haven't understood this question, then we'll continue here. Just let me know in the chat box and start giving me the answers. Whatever you think is the correct option over here. Okay, you are trying. Dhanushika is trying. Okay. Vaishnavi and Prachi. Okay. So let's try this question over here. Okay, students. So our question is 3 cube root. We have whole 3 and then cube root of x minus 1 upon cube root of x is equals to 2. And we need to find the value of x minus 1 upon x like this. Alright. So how we will do this? First of all, we'll let this bracket part as any of the variable. Let suppose I am letting this as y. All right. I'm just giving you the starting of the question how to solve this. Okay. So let this bracket part as y. So what will be the equation now then? You will get as 3y is equals to 2. All right. Then, now what we can do? We can do cubing both sides. We will do cube on both sides. Cubing on both sides. Okay, see, now what will happen? When we'll cube on the left hand side, what we will get? This cube root will get cancelled. So we will get 3y as it is. And when we'll cube to the right hand side, we'll get like this. Got it? Then, then what will happen? 3y gives us this 2 with the exponent 3. What will get? 8. Then y will be equal to what? 8 upon 3. So we got the value of y as 8 upon 3. But what does this mean? We got the value of this thing, right? Cube root of x minus 1 by cube root of x it was equals to y, and we got the value of that as 8 by 3. But what we need to find? We need to find x minus 1 by x. So how we will find this? We will do students, do you know about that a minus b whole cube formula? Please let me know in the chat box. Students, do you know about this formula? A minus B whole cube. Students, could you please tell me about this formula? A minus B whole cube. Anyone? Dhanushika, Vaishnavi, Prachi, students, anyone can tell me about this formula? Okay, Vaishnavi is saying yes. Please, what will be the formula of this A minus B whole cube? A cube, okay, Prachi, A cube minus B cube minus 3AB A minus B. Okay, this will be our formula for A minus B whole cube. I hope students now you got to know this. Okay, so we'll use this formula over here. So we need to find this thing. So how we'll find? We'll do the thing which will let as a y. We will do the cube of that. Okay. Okay, no issues, no issues. So this is the formula, students. A minus B whole cube. A cube minus B cube minus 3AB into A minus B. So we'll use this formula over here. So the thing we'll let as Y we'll apply on that formula. Okay. So this is A over here, A minus, this is B over here and cube. A minus B whole cube. So it means that we have this as A and this as B. Okay, this term A and this term is A and this term is B. So A minus B whole cube. Okay, okay. Okay, no problem, Dhanushika, no problem. Okay, so how A minus B whole cube will be A cube minus B cube minus 3 times what was the formula? A cube, I done A cube. Then this was the B, I done B cube. Minus. Then formula is what? 3AB. 3AB means 3 times A. A is what? Cube root of X. And B is what? 1 upon cube root of Y. Alright? Then in the bracket we have A minus B. What is A minus B? A we have 3 cube root of x minus 1 upon cube root of x. All right. Now just means solve this. See, what we were left at the starting of this, we let this as y. Students, are you getting my point? We let this as y. So can we write here y? Y cube. All right. And here, what happens here is that we have cube root and cube. Whenever there is a cube of this cube root, this will get cancelled with this. We are only left with the x over here. Similarly, over here, this cube root will get cancelled with the cube. Then this will left with this 1 by x minus. This will get cancelled with this one. We'll get minus 3 over here, and in the bracket, we are left with the term, this term, which we let as y. So here we get y. Alright, now y cube plus this minus 3y can be turned to in the left hand side, we'll get x minus 1 upon x. So this is how we can find this. Now we got x, we want to find this x minus 1 by x. We got this x minus 1 by x on this side. So we know the value of y over here now. What is the value of y? 8 by 3. So we'll put the value of y as 8 by 3 whole cube plus 3 times 8 by 3 is equals to x minus 1 upon x. So it is easy to solve now. What is the cube of 8? Students, what is the cube of 8? Please comment in the chat box quick. What is the cube of 8? When we multiply 8 3 times, 8 times 8 times 8, What you will get? Students, cube of 8. Anyone? Vaishnavi, Prachi, Dhanushika, cube root of 8. Oh, sorry, cube of 8. Anyone? Okay, so cube of 8 is what? 512 upon cube of 3. Yes, 27 plus. This 3 will get cancelled with the 3. We get 8 over here. X minus 1 upon x. Alright, now when we'll solve this, we'll get what? 512. Here we get 27. 512 plus. Then we'll solve here. We get 216. And then when we'll add this, we'll get 728 upon 27. So this is the answer we got for the x minus 1 by x. We need to find this x minus 1 by x. So we got the answer as 728 upon 27. All right. Janushika, what is 192? 192, where 192? Cube of 8? No, it will be 512. When we'll multiply 8 3 times, 8 times 8 times 8. 8 times 8, 64. 64 times 8, 64 times 8, 3, 6 is the 48. 48 plus 3, 51. So 512. This is the calculation, 8 cube. Alright. Any doubt, students, in this question? So you got the answer as 728 upon 27. So what is the correct option over here? We got the correct option as C, 728 upon 27. Any doubt, students? Dhanushika, Vaishnavi, Prachi, any doubt in this question? Okay, so let's move towards our next question, that is this one. So next question on the screen is here for you, students. So please, yeah, yes, Dhanushika, very good. Now it's correct. 5 and 2. Yeah. Okay, read the next question. Let's see. Who will explain me this question? What is Pythagorean triplet? If one member of a Pythagorean triplet is 2m, then the other two members are what? Can anyone tell me about the Pythagorean triplet? Okay, just tell me this thing. Do you know about this Pythagorean triplet? Students? Yeah, please comment in the chat box. Okay, so the question we have here is that if one member of a Pythagorean triplet is 2m, then the other two members are what? Okay, so how we will do? First of all, let's see what is Pythagorean triplet. So Pythagorean triplet is that whenever any a square plus b square is equals to c square. Triplet means the any triplet will be there like A, B, C. Okay, any three numbers A, B, C. A triplet is there. Triplet means three numbers. Okay, when three numbers are in a break like this form. So this is the triplet, and this is known as Pythagorean triplet when it is known as Pythagorean triplet when it is like a square means this first number square of first number. Okay, Prachi, no problem. Okay, just listen to me. I'll explain you. Okay, just tell me, are you getting my point? What I'm saying? Just reply with the yes or no in the chat box. So Pythagorean triplet is written like A, B, C. How it is Pythagorean triplet? Whenever the square of first number plus square of second number will be equal to the square of third number, then it will be a Pythagorean triplet. For example, if I say, if I have the Pythagorean triplet as 3, comma 4, comma 5, I have these three numbers. Okay, so if I put in this a square plus b square is equals to c square, a is what? 3. So I put here 3 square, and b is what? 4. So I put as 4 square. All right. So, and c is what? 5, 5 square. Okay. I just put the values of a, b, and c. I suppose this as 3, 4, 5. This is one of the Pythagorean triplet with us 3, 4, 5, and I put the values over here like 3 square. A is 3, so I put as 3 as the value of a, 3 square. B is 4 here, so I put this as b square, and C is here. C we have 5, so I got here 5 square. So now tell me, 3 square of 3 is what? 9, and square of 4 is what? 16. Okay, so on the left hand side we got as 25. And when we solve this right hand side, 5 square, we get as 25. Alright. So left hand side becomes right hand side equal. They both becomes equal. So this holds this Pythagorean triplet. So this we can say that this 3, 4, 5 is what a is it is a Pythagorean triplet. Alright. So now, if one member, these are the members of Pythagorean triplet, actually, okay? A, B, C, these are the members of this triplet. So they are saying that if we have one member, एक member हमें पता है that one member is 2m. एक member हमें उन्होंने बता दिया that is it is 2m. So let this as 2m is equals to 4. Suppose कर लिया मैंने ये वाला, ये उन्होंने the one member of this triplet is 2m. So 2m is equals to 4, and I got the value of the m from here as 2. All right, I got the value of m as 2. So now, can I use this? Like I use over here m as 2 in the first option, and first will be m is equals to 2, and another will be m square plus 1. If I put m as 2 over here, like 2 to the 4 plus 1, we get 5. So, can you say that like 2, 2, and 5 are the Pythagorean triplets? No, it can't be possible, because when we will put in this equation, it will not satisfy this equation. All right. So, this is not correct option. Next, let me see m square plus 1 and m square minus 1. When we will put in this m as 2, m square plus 1, 4 plus 1, we get 5. And here we get 2 square of 2, 4 minus 1, that is 3. Okay, so we got the triplet over here is that 3, sorry, what we got? First of all, this 3, and one as 4, and another as 5. All right. So what we can see that over here is that we got this triplet as it is. Like we can say m square minus 1 is the first member of this triplet, and the second member is 2m, which is given to us, and the third member is m square plus 1. So this is the Pythagorean triplet we have formed over here. So we got the correct option over here is as B option. All right. Any doubts, students? Okay, so very good. Let's move to the next question now. What is the approximate value of 15.01 whole square multiplied with the root 730? So we just need to give the approximate value over here, nothing else. Okay, so approximate value is, you just tell me What is the square of 15? We don't need to find the means 15.01 times 15.01, just an approximate value. Okay. So what is the square of 15? Please type in the chat box. Let's see who gives me the first answer. Let's see. Which student give me the correct answer as first? What is the square of 15? What is the square of 15? 15 square means when we multiply this 15 two times, what you will get? Tell me. Anyone? 15 times 15 is what, students? 225. Very good, Prachi. Yeah. So you got here as 225. And can you tell me about the square root of 730? Square root of 730. Anyone? So how we will find the square root? Let's do the prime factorization of 730. Do you know about the prime factorization? Let's do that. Okay, first with the 2. What we'll get? First with the 2. 2 is 6. 12, 3, 65. All right. Any doubt? Okay, next 512. The Vaishnavi 512 is what? Tanushika is saying 225.3001. Yeah, this is the means correct answer. Yeah, you did 15.01 into 15.01 like that, right, Tanushika? Yeah, very good. You got the means accurate answer. But okay, we can write it as first here as it is like approximate. Okay, so 225 I wrote as approximate answer over here. Now tell me about the square root of 730. Okay, let's do the prime factorization. Let's do the prime factorization. Okay, so on the table of 5, 5 and 35, 73. Now 73 as 1. Okay, so from this we can say that the square root of 730 is approximate. We can say 27 point something. Okay. Yeah, very good. Very good, Dhanushika. Very good. So 27 point something will get over here. And when we'll multiply this both, you will get something around like 6075, something like this. Okay. So which can you tell me about around these options? Which is the nearest number to this approximately? Which number is nearest to this one among these options? Very good, students. Among these options, which number is the nearest? Which option do you think is correct? Nearest to 6075. Yeah, very good, Vaishnavi. Very good. Any number out of these options which is nearest to this 6075. Very good, Dhanushika. Yes. Yes. Can you tell me which option is the nearest to 6075? 27. Yeah, 27. You got here correct. Yeah. But which option? Answer will be from out of these options. Na? A, B, C, D. 6075. We got the approximate value. Which will be the correct answer? Which is nearest value? to this 6075? Yes, we got here as 6100. So this is the nearest value to this. Other values are far than this 6075. So we got the correct answer is D option, like 6100, which is nearest to this value. All right. Very good, students. Keep it up. Next question is on the screen. Please read the question carefully. 4096 soldiers are arranged in an auditorium in such a manner that there are as many soldiers in a row as there are rows in the auditorium. How many rows are there in the auditorium? Okay, so the question we have is there, like we have 4096 soldiers in an auditorium in such a manner that there are as many soldiers in a row as there are rows in the auditorium. जितनी रोज ऑडिटोरियम में है उतने ही उन्होंने सोल्जर्स एक रो में रखे हैं. So how many rows are there in the auditorium? So we need to find that. Yes, very good, Janushika. Very good, very good. Excellent, amazing. Okay, so we have this question. Please read this question now. Okay, so how many rows are there in the auditorium? So we need to find that how many rows we have in the auditorium. So we can do one thing over here is that we can see. So what we can do over here, let number of rows. First of all, what we'll do, okay, Siddharth is saying the option D. Option D is what? Very good. Of this question? 64. Yes, very good. Perfect. Very good. Very good, Siddharth. Okay, so how we do this? Let the number of rows be X. Okay. And so we can say the number of soldiers. They are saying that soldiers are in each row. Number of soldiers in each row is what? That also will be X. Very good, Siddharth. Okay, so how we can do this? We can find like x times x is equals to 4096 and x square is equals to 4096. How we'll find the value of x? When we'll square both sides, this will become like the doing square root both sides. X is equals to root of 4096 and we'll find the square root of 4096. How we will do? We will find the prime factorization of 4096. All right. So on the table of 2, we'll get as 2048. Again, we are doing on the table of 2, 1024. Again, on the table of 2, we get 512. Now we get 256. Then again on the table of 2, we get 128. Then we get 64. Then we get 2 times 32. Then again with the help of 2, we get 16. We get 8 over here. We get 4 over here. We get 2, 2, 2 times 1. So we can say how many times we got this 1. We can make the pairs like this, okay? 1, 2 to the 4 over here, 1, 4 from here, 1, 4 from here, 1, 4 from here, then 2 times 2, 1, 4 from here, and 1, 4 from here. So how many times 4? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we got 4 as 6 times. So can we write here as this time 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, how we find the square root from the from one pair like this, 4 and 4, we get 1, 4 outside. From this pair, 4 and 4, we got 1, 4 outside. From this one, another pair, 4 times 4, we get 1, 4 outside. So 4 times 4, 16. 16 times 4 gives us 64. Means cube of 4 is what? 64. Very good. Very good, Vaishnavi. Very good, Dhanushika. 64. So we got the correct answer as 64, which is our option number D. Very good, students. Perfect. All right. Okay. Let's move to the next question now. Okay. Find the value of this. Can anyone give me the answer for this question? Students, can anyone give me the answer for this question? Anyone? Just try once. Then we'll do collectively over here. Friends, please try once. Yes? Anyone? Siddharth, Dhanushika, Vaishnavi, Prachi, any one of you? Yes, students? Please reply with the yes or no. Can anyone try this question? Okay, let's try this question over here. Like we have the cube root of, then the square root of 0.0000064, and we have whole with the power 5. All right. So how we will do this question now? So cube, first of all, we solve the inner cube, inner root, okay? Inner square root. So what we'll get over here, can you tell me which number will be here comes 0.000064, 225. Vaishnavi, what is 225 over here? Answer for what this is 225, can you explain me? 1460. 1460? No. Which number means square of which number gives us this? Means how can we write this thing? This root of 0.000064. Can I write this as 0.08 or 0.008? See, whenever I'll multiply this 0.008 and 0.008 two times. Can you tell me what you will get? We know that 8 times 8 was 64, right? All right, 64. And decimal point will be what? After decimal point, we'll have 6 digits, right? One, two, three. Here we have three. Here we have three, 6 digits. So it means we'll get here four zeros. One, two, three, four. Then point will come, right? One, two, three, four, five, six. So we got 6 digits over here after the point. So we get 0.0000064. This was it is written in the question. So it means that when we will square root of this, okay, this will be means this can be written as 0.008 and 0.008 like this. And when one 0.008 will become outside like this. So this is how we got the answer this thing. So this is how I wrote this root as 0.008. All right. Okay. Next. Now the cube root of this thing means which number should be multiplied 3 times to get 0.008. Okay. Can I multiply the 0.2 3 times? Right. Means cube root of this will be 0.2. How we can say? Means I can write this as 0.2 and 0.2. Okay, I wrote this as 0.008 as 0.2, 0.2, 0.2. See how we can see that? we know that cube of 2 is what? 8. 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8, right? And how many decimal numbers should be there after the point? 1, 2, 3. So 1 we already have, 2, 3. So I wrote these 3 digits after the decimal point. So this is how we got 0.008. That was the 0.008. Now out of these three, it is a cube root. So we make the pair like 3. From these three numbers, 0.2, 0.2, 0.2, one 0.2 will come outside, and now we are left with this thing itself. Now, when we will multiply the 0.2 in times 5, means 0.2 को हम repeated multiplication करेंगे. When 0.2 will be multiplied 5 times, what you will get? 0.00032. What does this mean? I multiplied 0.2 as into 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. What does this mean? 2 times 2, 4, 4 times 2, 8, 8 times 2, 16, 16 times 2, 32. So 32, and how many points we need on after the point? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 we already have. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got this as the answer 0.0032. All right. So which is the option as this? 0.00032. We got the option as B option. 0.00032. All right. So we have the correct option over here is option number B. All right. Any doubt, students? Okay. Next, let's move to the next question now. Which of the following is the greatest? Now we want to find out of these four options, which is the greatest among these. Can you find this? Okay. So how we can see that which is the greatest among this? Let us say this as A, suppose this as B, this as C, and this as D. Okay. Now let's see. I supposed let A as root 7 plus root 3. First option. Let's say first option. So what we will do? Let's square both sides. Squaring both sides. Alright? When I'm squaring this both sides, A square is equals to root 7 plus root 3 whole square. Right? So what we will do now? A plus B whole square will use what? This formula. A plus B whole square is equals to what? A square plus B square plus 2AB. Alright. So we'll use the formula over here. A square plus B square plus 2 times A times B. Alright. So A square is equals to this will become 7. This will become 3 because square root and square gets cancelled with each other, and this 2 times this what will get 2 times root 21. 7 threes are 21. So this is what we got as A square. Means we can write it as 7 plus 3 10. 10 plus 2 root 21. Alright, I got this as this first one. Then we will compare everything. Then let's see the B option. So B I was having root 6 plus 2. Now I am letting B as this thing. Let us see. B was root 6 plus 2. Now again same steps. We'll square both sides. Squaring both sides. Now I'm squaring both sides. B square is equals to root 6 plus 2 whole square. Alright. Now B square is equals to, how we will do this? Same formula. A square plus b square plus 2 times a times b. Alright, then b square is equals to, this will get cancelled, the square root, we get 6 over here. Square of 2, students, 4 plus this 2 times 2, 4 root 6. Okay, now let's convert in the similar form like 2, we have 10 plus 2 root 21. We'll convert this also in the same form so that we can compare easily. This will become 10 as it is. But how we can write this as in the form of 2, like we can get 2 times this. How we can get? Let's see. See, we can write 6 as what? 2, 3 the 6, 3 times 1 like this. And 4 as we can write, how we can get 4 outside? Suppose we have inside 2 times like this. Wait, 4 root 6. Let's solve it as, if I write like this, 3, 4, and suppose 6 as it is. Okay. So 2 times 2, 4, 4 times 2, 8, 8 times 2, 16, 16 times 6, 16 times 6 is what? Students, 16 times 6, 96. Okay. So now I wrote it as how 4 comes outside. 4 कैसे आया बाहर? यहाँ से आया होगा ना 4 बाहर. यहाँ से एक 2 बाहर आया होगा. यहाँ से एक 2 बाहर आया होगा. Or we get 4 outside, right? But now can I write this 4 as like this na? So if I take only one 2 outside, एक 2 को मैंने बाहर रखा. बाकी I wrote as it is. Like what we are left with. This from out of this 2 we got 1 2 outside from the square root. Now inside what we are left with. 6 to the 12, 12 to the 24. So the converted form of this will become now 2 with the square root 24. So now I will write here 224 like this. Alright. Now it will be easy to compare because only the difference is 2 root 21, 2 root 24. So I got the answer over here. Now let's see. Now I am supposing as C. C was what? Root 5 plus root 5. Alright. Now again I'm squaring both sides. Squaring both sides. C square is equals to option B. No. Vaishnavi, try once more. We'll find everything, na? That's why. Then we'll get the answer. Root 5. Yeah. Previous question option B. Yes, very good. Previous was option B. So squaring both sides will do like this. C square, then A square plus B square plus 2 times A times B. Alright. C square it gives us, here we get 5. Similarly, in the first two parts we did, plus 2 times 25. 5 times 5 we get 25 over here. So C square we get as 10 plus 2 root 25. So this is the another C square we got. Now we are only left with the D option. Let D was we got root D option is what? This thing. Now squaring both sides. Squaring both sides again same. Similarly we are doing every question. Root 2 plus root 8 whole square. Again we are squaring this thing. What we will get? A square plus B square plus 2 times A times B. Similarly. Okay. Then we get here 2. Here we get 8. Here we get 2 times 16. 8 times 2 what? 16. So D square. What we got the D square over here? 10 plus 2 root 16. Now it is easy to compare, students. Out of these, Which is the greatest? See, only the difference over here is that root 21, root 24, root 25, root 16. Which is greater among these? Which is greater among these? This 25, right? 21, 24, 25, 16. So we got the correct option over here is C square. Means this is greater. So the option we got correct is C. So which number is greatest among these? Root 5 plus root 5. So we got the correct option over here is root 5 plus root 5. All right, students. So this is our correct answer. Root 5 plus root 5. All right. Okay. Let's see our next question. Students, let's see our next question. Okay. A group of students decided to collect as many passive from each member of the group as is the number of members. If the total collection amounts to rupees 59.29, then the number of members in the group is. Okay, so this is the question. Let's read it again. We have a group of students which decided to collect as many passive from each member of the group as is the number of members. So they are saying that we have how many number of members, that much money we will collect from each member of the group. So if the total collection of amounts to rupees this thing, then the number of members in the group is this. So they are saying as many paise from each. They are not saying rupees, so they are saying as many paise. But the collection amounts to this rupees. It is given in rupees. Okay. So what we will do over here? So we'll write here money collected how much? Money collected with us 59.29. It is in rupees. Let's convert it into paise first. Okay. First we will convert this into paise. What we will get? 5929 paise. All right. So we got 5929 paise. So what will be the number of members now? Number of members will be square root of 5929. Okay. So what is the square root of 5929? How we'll find this? See, it is the 70 square root of 7, square of 77. So when we'll multiply 77 times 77, what you will get? 77 times 77 will got 7 7 is 49. 49 plus 4, 79 plus 4, 49. Sorry, 7 7 is 49. 49 plus 4, 53. Again 49. 49 plus 4, 53. 9, 1 carry 6, 9. Here we get 5. So what's the answer we got? 5929. So square root of 5929 we get as 77. So the correct option from this we got as 77. Option number C. Yes, very good, Vaishnavi. So the answer we got here is 77. All right. Okay. So let's do one more question, students. So last question for today. All right. Last question for today. The question is, if this thing is equals to, if this is equals to this, then find the value of A upon B. How will find this? Let's try this question. Question is, 0.04 times 0.4 times A is equals to 0.04 times 0.4 times root B. Okay, so how we will do this? First of all, we'll find, can we write like this? We'll just exchange some things. Okay, I brought this B as B this side, and this I square root differently. Okay, this like this, and when I bring this to the right hand side, other sides, this will come like this. All right. Then what you need to do is that now we'll do what? Squaring both sides. Squaring both sides. So what we'll get over here? A by B is equals to square of this thing, 0.4, and when we'll square this thing, it will remain as it is because square root will cancel with the square. All right. Okay. So now when we'll find this thing, how we will do? See, out of the 0.04, we are left with 0.04, and 0.4. All right. Next, what we will do now? A upon B is equals to, can we write this as 4 upon 100? And this as 4 upon 10. Can we write like this? Yes? Yes, very good. So now we get 16 upon 1000. We got 16 upon 1000. So how we can write this in the decimal form? Like if we want in the exponent form, like 16. And can we write like this, no? This thing as this. And we read in exponents. In the exponents we have done na, that 1 upon 1000 can be written as like 1 upon 10 raised to power 3. It is 10 raised to power 3 now. So 16 times 1 upon 10, 10 raised to power 3 can be written as 10 with the exponent minus 3. 10 with the exponent minus 3. Yeah. So the answer we get is 16 times 10 raised to power minus 3. So let's see the correct option. Correct option is what? Option number A. So we got the correct option as 16 times 10 raised to power minus 3. All right. So students, this was it for today. Let's see let's meet in the next session. So this was it for today. I hope you understood all the questions. Okay, so this was it for today. So bye students. Let's see you in the next session.